few hours ago. I was asleep, and I woke up to pray to observe my 4 p.m. Salat, Asri. So, but our nature, we always check our phone first. So I checked my phone and I saw a particular notification. That notification shocked me. It was actually a notification from on X. I mean, I'm actually shocked. So before I could venture my salat, I thought of so many things, and I will be talking about them in this video. Honestly, you need to hear my school of thought on this. Let us deliberate on it. What do you guys think? You know, I thought about all of those things that occurred to me after that notification. And because of that, the thing kept disturbing my head. And, to just have a breath of fresh air, I decided to come out. So I'm actually outdoor doing this recording somewhere around my hood. So what actually happened is that Davido gave one particular guy 50 million on X for being, a very loyal, how should I say, a very loyal follower. We all know the fight, the struggle, the banters between Whiskey FC and the fans of OBO. It's been a kind of a big struggle between these two supporters. And well, I believe this guy, his name is Abbas. Yes, his name is Abbas. He's been a very, very loyal follower of Davido online. And someone actually, the way they throw banters at each other, someone threw a banter at him. I came across one guy's name that I'm not familiar with. I can't remember, maybe something Davel or that something TV. The guy is a streamer also. So they were like, okay, this guy, OBO has blessed the streamer. 2 cars. Even if it is just one iPhone, make OBO bless you now if it's your goods. You get? At that point, Abbas replied him. And it was like, okay, all his loyalty to Davido is not because of money. It surpasses money on anything on this earth. I mean, guys, guess what? That was the notification that woke me up. Because of that statement, that tweet alone, or should I say that post alone, OBO blessed Abbas 15 million. The thing shocked me when I saw that thing. I'm like, yeah, 50 million for just being a loyal follower online. God. And at that moment, I sat down. I began to think of so many things. It is not that someone like me, a lot of people like me, yeah. It's not that we don't know how to, yes, let me put it that we don't know how to utilize the tools around us. Social media. If I count the years I've known the internet, I think I was still in secondary school then. Far back as 2001. If I'm not mistaken, far back as 2001. My very first email address, I can't even remember the password anymore, but it was a Yahoo Mail then. That was my very first email address. I got to utilize social media from the era of Facebook back then and MySpace. Those were the very, very two most popular in Nigeria back then. You can, for me to have mentioned my space, you can tell how long I've known about the internet. But in this moment, I mean, this very minute, I still don't know how to utilize social media to its full potential. And I could remember, while growing up, maybe it was because of the time, the year, the time I grew up into, all the things they were hearing about social media. Don't put your life on social media, uh, privacy, and, couple with, I feel, couple with the field I found myself, IT. I think that era I grew up and the field I'm into, I feel it has assisted me to become very, very rigid. You see, this is just one of the ways I'm able to express myself lately. It has because it has helped someone like me to be very, very rigid with my lifestyle. And that has, suppressed me from utilizing social media very well. I know these tools, they exist, and I've known how people utilize them over the years. And the funny thing about all of this, the occurrence of these engagements between Abbas and OBO, Davido, is that majority of us we do these things behind the scene. We don't put it on social media, but when we are having some interactions about Davido, Wizkid, Olamide, any popular artist you want to think of, we support them behind the scene. Yes, between Wizkid FC and OBO. I know I'll get some backlash over this. I still prefer OBO. Honestly, not because of this. Me bringing this conversation is not because of the money, but actually the potential of social media. It depends on how you want to use it. That is something I've come to understand. It is not because of the money, but the potentials surrounding that tool called social media. Despite me knowing about it all these years, I didn't utilize it. Even this X of a thing. I know how many times I've gotten the pop-up that okay, I should verify by the blue tick, but I never did. Actually, the reason I never did was because of I feel I don't have the energy for those kind of buzz bills they give each other on Twitter. If it is just to engage each other, meaningful conversation, I can do that. But man, there's a plane passing by. But man, you see those buzz bills, whereby because you are a fan or because you are supporting one angle, and the next thing is they begin to insult you, insult your mama, insult your papa. I'm like, waiting, which level? I said no, and I don't have energy for this. I don't have energy for this. So that has stopped me from utilizing Twitter. Hell, because of that rigidity in me. Like I said, maybe because of the time I grew up, or because of the field I'm in, cybersecurity and all of those things. I even deleted every, from comments to pictures, everything I have on Facebook. If you remember earlier, I said I've utilized Facebook since the far back as 2001, 2000s. But everything, I don't have any of them today. I deleted the account. I made sure I deleted every post before deleting the account itself. That is how rigid someone like me have become. And lately, I've come across so many videos on YouTube whereby the encouragement has been there to utilize social media, how you can use it to better your life. Whereby, in the course of today's interaction between Davido and Abbas over that 15 million, I saw one tweet from one person's post, if I can remember the name. It's a football club. I think it's a football club here in Nigeria. Lobby Stars. That's the name of the person. I can't remember the handle. I don't utilize this Twitter or X very well. But this Lobby Star mentioned something that occurred to me. And the person was like, you don't need to travel out. That the same struggle these people are, struggling for abroad. That some people are making the money by just tweeting, by just writing statements, comments on X. I'm like, at that point, the thing occurred to me again. Guy, is this what I'm missing? These are the things you can get from social media. Some people have been able to build a brand for themselves. Some people have been able to better their lives despite all the struggles of being a Nigerian, despite all the struggles of not getting anything from being a, indigenous citizen of Nigeria. But with the help of social media, they've been able to create a brand around their name, around their face. In the course of my thinking at home, I thought about one guy. I don't think he's a Nigerian, but an African. He's very popular on TikTok. Kabilane, if I'm right. Kabilane. In the course of thinking of all of this, how rigid, I'm like, how rigid I took myself, my lifestyle. Like I said, some people have been able to build a brand around their face, around their names, around utilizing this social media. This guy, Kabilane, I dey protect face because of social media security and all of that. Man, this Kabilane guy, I'm sure you heard the news too back then. This guy, just because of social media, how he was able to do his thing using social media, creating that brand for his face and name. Man, look at the fortune that guy has amassed. Hell, he even sold his face to an AI company. Damn, that kind of amount just because he created a brand around his face. But some of us, we are here in Nigeria. It didn't occur to us all this while. I mean, what is wrong with me? What is wrong with you? If you're in this lane like I am, what is wrong with us? Why are we rigid? So what I'm saying in essence is that despite all of this insecurities that we think we are protecting our face from on social media, some people have bettered their life. In this Nigeria, what are we not doing? I mean, this is, if I won't make a mistake, this will be my 4th video. Gradually, I think I'm able to come out of that shell to express myself to the camera, and in the process, get to interact with you. I'm not just putting this just for the sake of how to do this, how to do that. No, I actually want to interact with everyone. Let me get your perspective. Let us discuss some of the way out of this things we don't know how to do out of life. Let's just interact. We are talking about life, If someone, by just being himself on social media, could amass a kind of money as Kabilane. If someone has, the recent one that happened with Abbas, can just be, being himself, what someone like me do behind the scene offline, but they are putting it on social media, and because of that, God used someone like OBO to bless Abbas. Today, I mean, it shocked me. 20th of June, today is 20th of June. Man, the guy is 15 million naira richer. And because of this, one other guy, I think Chief. I can't remember his name. Let me check. Aha. His ID is Chief MK, the Chief MK. That's his name. I don't know who this person is, but this person too is a very, I want to believe he's very close to Davido. This person even blessed Abbas with additional 10 million. Mado, man, while me at the sleep, someone earned 25 million for being a fan. Something majority of us, we discuss offline, behind the scene. But some people are utilizing social media to benefit from this. Again, this is not about the money. This is not about what Davido gave them. This is about utilizing the true internet and social media to better our lives. Let us see the positivity of what it can bring to us. And because of that, I'm not relenting on this journey I've embarked on. Going forward, man, I'm not rigid. I won't be rigid with my lifestyle anymore. Yes, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't womanize. But but at least every other aspect I can express my lifestyle, explore my lifestyle around social media. I'm taking it. I'm grabbing it. I'm not just taking. I'm grabbing it. I'm too rigid. That's a reason I have to explore myself better. My lifestyle is very, very rigid, all in the name of protection from social media. But hey, some people are very, very expressive online and they are benefiting from this online of a thing. So what is wrong with us? What is wrong with us? So you as well, if you're watching this, you can actually build a brand, no matter what, anyhow, any little way. Build a brand for yourself on this internet. You can earn a passive income by doing that. Everything doesn't have to come like a gift, the way it came from Abbas. But hell, that's grace. His own grace happened today. You don't know where yours might come from. I don't know where mine will come from. But we just have to explore. But either way, this mode that I'm utilizing now, I'm not stopping. I'm grabbing. I'm grabbing.